Hello my friends, welcome to Return from the Flea Market 3. Indeed, the previous video didn't fit in length to the standards of the channel. This is why I had to cut it in two. Let's go for Return to the Flea Market 3. I have to say I'm very excited about this little set. This set here is for cutting glass. I have never done this, but I think it's really a big constraint to need to go to the shop every time you need to cut glass. So this is something I will try out. I'm now turning to the lighting. So we start with this little lamp here. This is from the 50s. Very nice, small. Electricity seems to be okay. And I need it for lighting the stairs going down to the cellar. Here a very nice pair of, let's say, Moroccan lamps. Not super good shape, but they have a lot of character, I think. Also a lamp for outdoors, very heavy. So this is really good quality. And staying on the lighting here, also this very nice little lamp, useful for in case you're needing a little bit of light in the garden. So this was a very good purchase. Still a couple of tools. This here is for gardening. This is when you want to put some seeds into the earth. Massive, very nice. And a very nice little hammer. This one I'm very happy about it, and it's in a good shape. It's not moving too much. We're now more going to add furniture for inside. So we start with this very nice portmanteau. Very nice. This is from the 40s, I would say. All the screws are still here. The boards on the top are there as well. And it's looking like a little bit like a trumpet. So I like it a lot. It's very stable, so it's a very good portmanteau. Then here, this one, unfortunately, there was an accident in the transport. This is really a pity because these are also very nice holders. But here this one is really broken, so here I don't know how to restore that. That will be quite challenging, if not impossible. Also a very nice one. This is really pure 50s. It's also in a good shape. All the pieces are there, with a little reservation that this border here is not very nice. Probably this was a part of a larger structure. And also this holder. And this holder is a kind of lifesaver because I'm now restoring the butterfly mirror, and this is exactly the type of handle which was broken on the one I'm restoring. And this very strange tool, this here is looks like a prickle collector. But what is very peculiar is that you have this telescopic arm. So if you know what this is for, please let me know. In any case, it remains a very fascinating tool. Then we're going towards the bigger pieces. You see here this very nice piano chair. It's really an exceptional realization. Here, this is certainly old. It's probably original leather. This one as well. But it deserves some repair works for making sure that the feet are stable enough. Then I found this pair of I don't know what. So this is iron. And I guess it's for fixing some plant pots on the wall. But I'm not totally sure. Should you have an idea, please let me know. Then also on the bigger tools, this tool which is for cutting tiles. So I made sure that it was complete. The wheel for cutting was there, and also the little holder for holding the tile is there. So this is a 100% functional tool. To the contrary of this one, this here is a table for with a circular saw for making cuts. But here I think I was a bit too enthusiastic, because I'm afraid that these pieces here require reparation, so I'm not totally sure that it's working. You see here the little problem is that this piece here should be on the back of the wheel, so this probably requires a bit of repair. Also here, this machine, this enables to make little pieces of branches, and I tested it and the machine is working. We are finishing with the exceptional pieces. This one here is by mistake, but it's very useful to have a small one, small combination square. So this here probably was the price in Belgian francs. And also this exceptional piece. So this here is an old lamp for the ceiling, and you can see the quality of the works, both on the glass but also on the metal, and also to notice here the little signature. This here was probably the best purchase of the different huntings of items. This here is the top of a horloge. The horloge makes a total of 2.50 meters height, so it's quite a big one. And there was also included the whole watch. And if you see how beautiful this cadran is, I mean, this is by far more than the value of the whole. Here you see the amazing capacity of this car. This foot of the clock is around 2.30 meters long, and thanks of putting the top between the seats, this enables to store the whole furniture and being able to close the door. And also on the side here, a couple of gardening tools I bought on the flea market. So it seems this time my eye was also very sensitive to toys. And you can see here, first of all, the Land Rover. So this is a Land Rover Defender. It's a short model, and that's exactly the one I have, even though in Series 3. Then presidential car. You recognize here the Lincoln Continental, on which unfortunately the President Kennedy was killed. It's in a very good shape. The flags are still there, and I have to say that it's quite an amazing car. And you see here, by the way, a postcard received from my parents. Here, Kennedy with Willy Brandt in Berlin in 1963. And we're ending with the legendary Bugatti Atlantic. This is really an amazing car, which of course I will be able to pay only in a little model. but I think also the look and feel was really exceptional. So this is a very nice piece. That's it, my friends. This is the end of Return from the Flea Market 2. I hope that you like this video and that it will incentivize you to be more sensitive to old objects. And very often the lifetime of these old objects is longer than what you can buy new. So don't hesitate to use these precious resources of old items. Now, of course, I will need to store all this material, and for this my free storage shelf equivalent of 7.5 square meters on the ground, which didn't cost me any penny except a couple of screws, will be extremely helpful. So don't hesitate to have a look on how to build such a kind of free shelf. And otherwise, I hope to meet you very soon on Happy Hour TV 1.